Hello, dear friends. KD Ahire. Currently, we are studying rural entrepreneurship development certificate course offered by the BP Department, Nasik, under the Youth Pride. In our today's session, we are going to understand social and cultural aspects. Dear friend, before going to understand social and cultural aspects, just overlook what we have learned in our previous session. We have understood technical and political aspects in rural eco. We have also we have also studied how technologies and technical or adopting new technology can be help our even political aspects, the political situation, the local governance. Well, in our today's session, we are going to study about the social and cultural aspect rural ecosystem. The learning objective behind our today's, that is to understand social and cultural aspect rural with reference to the rural entrepreneurship. So let's start the social and cultural aspect that need to be understand. Establishing rural entrepreneurship. Yes, these are the various aspects, rural areas that we are considering are necessary in rural entrepreneurship. So according to the Sheldon's and Son 2011, relationship and trust among people, social networking, and cooperation can help. So these things are commonly observed in and these things are related to life. So here, the relationship and trust among the people. So how these relationship and trust among the people can be helped entrepreneurs in rural area with respect to their social life, strong relationship with other. They can highly participate as functions. They can always ready to help other. Even they have any problem in their family, their neighborhood or in their relatives, they can always they can give value to the relationship. These are the things which are commonly observed in rural area. I'm not saying in urban area these things are not happen. Yes, urban areas also are happen. But if we make the comparison, ultimately can observe in rural area are things are very or they more value their social life. So therefore, relationship as well as trust among people, right? So here they have trust among again themselves. They have they make the trust on the people. Even if they want to do anything, they can ask. They can take help very easily. They know what is happening the house of my neighborhood, my relatives, my villagers, what type of help they want, how I can help them, or even what are the functions, or even their social activity, friends. So they know everything, and therefore they have bonding among them. They have very strong bonding. We generally observe in so if people having the relationship as well as trust among themselves, even social networking. Due to this, what happen? They may build the social networking. If any problem, will arise in the village, so they can easily, accommodate. They can easily can help to each other. Whatever things are required to overcome through this problem, they simply do. So therefore, they can build the social networking, even cooperation. So in rural social life, these things are very high level, at very high level. Social networking, cooperation. So here, according to this researcher, here we have to take the help from their social life as well as social aspects. And to become a successful entrepreneur, that is the skill, and ultimately these are helpful to entrepreneurs. Even as per the study conducted by the Shraddha et al. In 2005, socio-cultural factors play very crucial and important role in rural entrepreneurship. Right? To understand the social cultural life, social cultural factors in rural area, where we have established the business, or where want to start our, or if we are thinking become a rural entrepreneur. So to understand the social cultural factor, social cultural life, and with the help of this social cultural life of the rural people, can make our business, because accordingly it will help us to prepare a appropriate plan, proactive plan. It will help us to establish our business, to help us to characterize our business, customer, the market. Even with the help of study these various socio-cultural factors, social cultural life, we can also able to identify the characteristic of our human force. So accordingly, we can able to provide the appropriate training to them. We can accordingly we can provide we can able to educate them, right? So these things we can very easily anticipate. We can very easily predict, and it will help us to make our future plan with respect to our business. So therefore, the social cultural factors are very very necessary, and they are always playing very crucial and important role, of course, rural entrepreneurship, because can be make the impact on the characteristic of our products as well as services, and accordingly we have to mold, accordingly we have to change or modify our plan or our product, or accordingly we can identify the raw material, as well as overall we can overall we can consider how to start or how to establish or whatever, if we have already established the business, how to run it. If you see what are the social cultural factors in rural environment or rural ecosystem, so these social cultural factors mostly based on the or what type of education we are, how educated people are rural area in that particular village. If people who are living in village are highly educated, so accordingly they may have their social culture. Even religion is also contribute in by considering the social cultural factors. Along with religion, even caste, even family background, that is also matter. Your family background, what type of background you have, what type of things you have learned from your family, what type of environment your family has been provided to you. That is depend. If you belong to good family background, so ultimately your thinking level may also change. So it will ultimately make impact on the socio-cultural, our socio-cultural life. Even along with these various factors, this social background is also very, our friend circle, right? Our relatives. So these are the various factors which are contributing make the cultural life rural environment. So these things are not only restricted in rural environment, but also can be applicable in urban environment too. But here we are talking about the rural environment, rural ecosystem. Then social and cultural aspects such as ideas, values, as well as social environment can stimulate or limit legal. So that who these social and cultural aspects are, well, who we should consider social as well as cultural aspects for ecosystem while establishing business, while funding the business or overall well, right? Because we can't forget it, can't neglect it. If we simply neglect it, if can't simply we are not considering it, so in future things can be, restrict our business. Things can, in future this can become a barriers in development of our or in entrepreneurship. That is a continued process. Therefore, these are the various factors that need to be considered in rural entrepreneurship. Then local culture in rural area. So if we see the local culture in rural area, so as we know that we are mega diverse country, right? Yeah, is a mega diverse country. Here we can observe, we can see so many culture. If we change village, culture will change. So therefore, study the culture or to study various cultural aspects, cultural diversity, cultural values in that particular area where we are going to establish business or where we are thinking get more and more rural entrepreneurs. To understand the culture in that area is because again it's going to make the direct impact on the characteristic of our product as well as service, one customer behavior. Because still in India, customer behavior is very necessary, because here most of the cases you prefer to our cultural value, moral value, or ethics, our families, while purchasing or buying a product or service from the market. To take the decisions, we have many uh, maybe cultural or family or maybe personal things or maybe moral things behind us, decision. They are pushing us to take decision and accordingly can, and these are also applicable in rural entrepreneurship. So in rural ecosystem, the cultural activities or cultural diversity, and they consider mostly rural people, they give more value. So in rural entrepreneurship, cultural value as well as cultural diversity. So what are some factors which are responsible for the cultural values or culture in local or maybe in rural area, such as again religion and religious belief. So we have various beliefs in our religious or in our religion. So based on these beliefs, we work or we. So as a rural entrepreneurs here, respect. Then in rural areas, we have some moral values. These things can get from their tradition. So mostly rural people are not ready to go against their moral values. They easily not accept things that are against their moral. Even traditions are there. So we have so many traditions, right? So according to the tradition in rural area, basically rural ecosystem, people can interact, people can react. Again, we need to consider their tradition. Even communication language. In India, people can speak in many languages, basically, because reason wise language may get changed. So therefore, again, make their culture somehow different or somehow varies. So therefore, here again, communication language is also one of the important factors. Culture, even custom of marriages, right? Even social customs. So based on these various customs, again, we do our some one traditional thing, one our event, family functions, events. Even we have some social customs. So rural people basically they follow all these customs, and here accordingly they can enjoy their life and live their life. So here these are the things which are play a very crucial role make the culture in rural area. And as a rural entrepreneur, here we study all this culture, we need to understand all this culture, we need to speak to the culture, and accordingly have to consider, we have to make planning for our business. We need to understand all these things. Based on this, we have to establish our business and can able to generate more and more entrepreneurs. Yeah, because forgetting or all these cultural values or just ignoring all these cultural values here can't sustain in rural area, and these are the very very important components in rural development. Government also take the decision rural development. Here they consider the just factors, these just important components, social as well as cultural aspect, social as well as cultural life. Therefore, in rural entrepreneurship development also considering the social and cultural life of the people, rural very much necessary. So here, according to the Modgorza 2013, rural entrepreneurs can take benefit from unique local characteristics and market product or so according to this researcher here rural entrepreneur can take benefit from using these various local characteristics, right? So because to take the proper decision, appropriate decision, the rural people have various value behind them, right? Their most of the time their decisions are based on their these socio cultural aspects. Even if they want to buy anything from the market, maybe product or services, in most of the cases their social and cultural aspects are there, and based on this their social and cultural aspects they enter in the market, or they even to establish the business also they think about their tradition, about their social life, they think about their cultural life, and accordingly they can enter in the. So as a rural entrepreneur, that will be helpful if he very well understand, or if he will study about all these important components. So it will highly beneficial rural entrepreneur, and he can utilize all these local characteristics and differentiate and market their products and service market or in rural. So Nepsi Tal stated that a culture economy can be profitable force of development. According to them, culture economy can simply say it's a culture economy, right? Because here we have to correlate, or we have to combine culture with the, because we know that entrepreneurship is a profitable process, right? Here we have to combine this culture with the economy, and it can be profitable force of development for right. So in development of rural region, cultural economy can play very crucial role, and it will help rural, can be play important role, vital role in the development of rural region as well as rural entrepreneur, right? Can uh, provide the appropriate path, appropriate way, process of rural entrepreneurship. So dear friends, in this session, here we have discussed about social and cultural aspects of the rural environment. In our next session, we are going to study about the natural and human resource base